Okay, we're continuing with section 10.1 on systematic listing. So let's take a look at example 2. This is one you will work. It says a restaurant offers a meal where a customer can select a salad, and the two choices are garden or Caesar, a meat, which the three choices are beef, chicken, or fish, and a vegetable, and there the choices are broccoli, corn, or potatoes. How many meals are possible? And you're asked to draw a tree diagram to help you answer the question. So what I want you to do is again pause the recording and draw your tree and see how many different meals are possible by counting from the tree the number of possibilities. When you finish your answer, restart the video so you can check your work. I'm assuming that at this point you have completed your tree diagram for the answer to example 2. Let's take a look at the answer. First of all, get my pen right, we want to choose a salad. So for the salad we have two choices. We can choose garden or Caesar, so I'm going to use G for garden and C for Caesar. Okay, next we have a meat, and we have a choice of beef, chicken, or fish. So with the garden salad we have three choices: beef, chicken, or fish. If we chose a Caesar salad, again we have those same three choices. So beef, I'm getting a little close there to my next one, beef, chicken, or fish. Okay, and our last choice is for a veggie or vegetable. I'm just going to put veggie here. And we have a possibility of broccoli, corn, or potatoes. So broccoli, corn, potatoes. Whoops, I'm getting a B there. Broccoli, corn, potatoes. And I never seem to leave enough space for these tree diagrams. Broccoli, corn, potatoes. Whoops, I did a B again. Okay, I think I'm going to move my corn over here, my Caesar salad. Caesar salad, I had beef, chicken, or fish. Okay, so that was salad, meat. It's better to do it vertically, but I'm running out of space. So broccoli, corn, or potatoes. Broccoli, corn, potatoes. Broccoli, corn, or potatoes. So as we look at this, we can have garden, beef, broccoli, garden, beef, corn, garden, beef, potatoes. And actually I'm going to list them over here on the side since I'm running out of space. Garden, beef, potatoes. We can have garden, chicken, broccoli, garden, chicken, corn, garden, chicken, potatoes. These are our tongue tires. Garden, fish, broccoli, garden, fish, corn, garden, fish, potatoes. Okay, and I'll put our Caesar salad over here. We can have Caesar, beef, and broccoli. Caesar, beef, and broccoli. Caesar, beef, and corn. Caesar, beef, and potatoes. Caesar, chicken, broccoli. Caesar, chicken, corn. Caesar, chicken, potatoes. Caesar, fish, broccoli. Caesar, fish, corn. And Caesar, fish, potatoes. So let's see how many possibilities we have. Basically, we're counting them just by listing them and then counting. we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our answer, your answer on that one should be 18. Now, there are other systematic listing methods that can be used, and this is an example of one of those. One such method is an alphabetical left to right approach. Consider a club with the same membership as listed in the earlier example. So we have, let's see, Alice, Bob, Carol, Dan, Eddie, and Fran, I believe, were the people. So their names begin with the letters A through F. Assuming no one can hold more than one office, in how many ways can we select 3 officers, that is, a president, secretary, treasurer? And to begin, we simply list the 3 letters indicating the officers, with the president listed first, the secretary listed second, and the treasurer third. We begin with the letter combination AB, and then we, so that we're talking about A being president, B being secretary, and then we list all the possibilities for treasurer. So AB, let me get my highlighter back, and I want the yellow. So we're doing AB can be matched with C, D, E, or F. Okay, now let's leave A as president and change the vice president, the secretary to C. So ACB, and again we want to list all the other possibilities for treasurer. So ACB, ACD, ACE, and ACF. Now again we're going to keep A as president, but let's make D be the secretary. So again we want to choose all the other possibilities. Notice we can't duplicate any letters because they can't hold more than one office. Now we're going to stick with A as president. This time we're going to make E be the secretary. So we choose all the other possibilities. Alright, and then finally the last possibility with A being president would be for F to be secretary, and then we list the other all the other possibilities as the treasurer. So now we've listed all the cases where A can be president. So our next step is to go and look at B being president. So we'll begin with B being president and A being vice president. So, or secretary, I keep wanting to say. So we can have BAC, BAD, BAE, BAF. So in each case we're getting 4 possibilities with a set president and secretary. So the next one would be B and C, and again we go through the 4 possibilities. Then B and D, 4 possibilities, B and E, 4 possibilities, and so forth. So what would you start with next? And we're not actually going to do these. There are 120 possibilities in all. And let's see, I've done, I think, 40 here. So what will we start with next? What would be our next group? We started with A being president, and then with B being president. So our next one would be C being president. And we want to start with A being the secretary. And so we could have CAB, CAD, CAE, and CAF. So those are all. Alright, so then we would try C as president, B as secretary, A could be treasurer. Yeah, we can't use B, we can't use C, so then it's D, then it's E, then it's F. So I think if you have the idea of what's going on, otherwise you might want to continue until you have created a couple of groups like I did up above, finished off that next group of 40 possibilities. But hopefully you get the idea. So as you can see from what we're doing here, this is extremely time consuming, having to list everything out and then count it. And so you may begin to wonder, is there an easier way to do this where we don't have to list everything out? And the answer is yes, and we're going to be looking at some of those methods as we continue on in Chapter 10.